Hey guys, Bukoid here. Hey, I'm just going to jump into something here real quick. I'm going to get right into it. I got some stuff here. I'm going to show you guys. But first, before we get into that, I'm going to talk about this. This is planetxnews.org. It's Scott's website. You know, again, he writes a bunch of articles. All the links that I use pretty much are down about halfway. We can scroll down to it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Anybody new that is trying to get into this and look at the tools and stuff, here's where to go, guys. I just got to say it. I mean, honestly. This is where you should go because it's so easy. You know, anything that I use is pretty much there. I got some other ones that I use now also, but these are good to at the very least, get you going on what you're looking at. So anyway, but why I got you guys over here, the reason I got you here is because Scott wrote an article here. And again, he writes great articles over here. But this is Mercury. It's a transit. Okay. What does that mean? Well, what that means, guys, is it's going to pass between us and the sun. Why is it a big deal? It's not a huge deal, but it's a rare deal. Okay. The next time that this will happen will be in 2032. I would encourage everybody to go over to Scott's website here and check it out. So, it'll be, why I'm mentioning it here on my channel is because I've said this already. I don't want somebody looking at this and then seeing somebody post a video saying that this is something crazy. Okay? This is Mercury passing between us and the sun. I can almost promise you guys that somebody out there is going to post a video saying that this is the end of the world. Okay? Don't buy it. Okay, is what I'm trying to say. This is exactly what this is. Everybody on the planet can point their telescopes up there, except for in Australia, and you should be able to get a good look at this. Okay, now unless you got a solar filter, don't go out there and do it. And looking at the sun through a telescope, that's bad news. Okay, but anyway, there's other ways to do that, or you can get online. Most people are going to be able to see it. There's a lot of channels out there that are actually doing this live and going to run a live feed during this. It's really neat. Okay, it is. It's extremely neat. All right, guys, this is spaceweather.com. They do some good work over here too, and they're talking about Mercury right here also. Okay, and they actually have some links for. This is how you guys should view it if you don't have a solar filter. Okay, if you look directly at it, you're gonna hurt your eyes. Okay, just so you guys know. But they actually have posted some links, it looks like, to places to go look at this online. And you can just watch it. Okay? Right here it says, or just stare at your computer screen, Transit of Mercury webcast. See them? So if you guys go over here to spaceweather.com, you'll be able to click on those links and go check that out. But what you got here, guys, is solar wind. Okay, it's coming. All right, I've been talking about this. It's supposed to be here either later on tonight, early tomorrow, and as we're talking, it's late on Saturday for me, going into Sunday morning. We will be getting wind from this, solar wind. Okay, so with talking about that, that means we should probably be under an earthquake watch of some sort. At least hey, pay attention. That's why I'm talking about this. Do I expect some big storm out of this? No, I don't. I don't think this may get up to minor level, maybe. I don't even think it's going to do that, to be honest with you. Now, it could. We don't really know the intensity of these things until they get here. And we have a better chance of knowing the duration than we do the actual intensity. But, yeah. So I would expect to start seeing bigger hits. We've been seeing hits on our magnetosphere that isn't from all this. And we also had some sunspots firing off, and that was kind of crazy too. So, or sunspots that were decaying were firing off. But yeah, so we got that going. Now here's a couple earthquakes that happened the other day. What day was it? It was on the 8th, so that would have been Friday. Okay, I was going to do a video yesterday, but some stuff happened and I couldn't. But this was a 6.2. The other one right next to it was a 6.5. Okay. And this 6.2 is already, they downgraded it to a 5.9. I'm not going to go into why they do that. I think they do it for a lot of different reasons. But in my opinion, if you're here where this earthquake is at, after the earthquake happens, it does not matter to you what the actual number was. Okay? Because whatever damage was going to happen has already happened. So my point is that why don't they wait an hour or so or whatever they have to wait to make sure they get their number right? The rest of the world don't need to know 2 to 3 points there. Like, it just doesn't matter to the rest of the world because they're not there. They didn't experience that. So why can't we wait an extra hour or something to get the correct number first before they go posting it? That's my whole deal. Anyway, enough ranting. But this is why I mentioned the solar wind and the coronal holes causing it. Because this is the reason. We're already starting to see swarms, and we've been seeing hits on our magnetosphere. So I think we're getting energy from, there was a sunspot there on the lower latitudes, or actually higher latitudes, towards the south pole of the sun, the southern hemisphere of the sun. It popped a couple flares. They were B-level, but I talked about that in my video the other day. But as that same active area on the sun rotated out, it popped a couple more facing the other direction. You can see it. So that was a very active region on the sun. It was actually doing some stuff. So the sun it's doing stuff, guys. So, but yeah. Okay, guys, this right here, everybody pretty already knows what this is. Most people that watch me probably do. Mrmbb3 did a video on it. Scott is the one that posted it first time I seen it. He did a video on it, Planet X News. I know I keep saying his first name, guys. Not every... yeah, anyway. What you see in here, guys, is something that is crazy. And what's crazy about this, guys, is it was confirmed. Mrmbb3 seen this, and he went and did his research on it. And he went to the satellite view and actually seen this thing in the clouds from a satellite. Not from the Earth, not from the ground. But this was the exact same time at the, same place, same time. And so we were able to confirm that this was actually an object there. Okay, some sort of craft. And it was there. Now, again, the shape of it does matter. All right, so what I'm saying is pay attention to that shape. And then, and then Mrmbb3 added this. He got this from one of his subscribers. So, first thing I would say to this is this has features on it that definitely look like it was intentionally put there. That doesn't look random to me. Okay? Number one, the shapes of them are too similar. Okay? And then the spacing of them seems to be in a purposeful way, is what I'm trying to say. All right? So that one, and then this. This was over... this came from this summer, but Scott posted a video on it today, or early last week. This was over Miami during the thunderstorm. Okay. He sent this to his photography guy that he's known for years, and has like bunches of years of experience with this, just to make sure that this wasn't like CGI or something like that. And it's 100% a real capture. Okay, and it was a video. So when the lightning flashes, if that was a cloud, some of the light would have made through. It really should have. If you look, because a couple of reasons. Look around it. It's going through the rest of them. Why isn't it going through that particular shaped cloud? So anyway, the photography guy, I think his name was Bob, that Scott uses, or I shouldn't say uses, but knows and helps Scott out from time to time, said that, hey, this looks like something, we're looking at something from the bottom. That's why we're seeing dark there. Okay? It's really dark. It really is. This is during a lightning flash. I just took a screenshot there and used it. Well, Scott did, and I used his photograph. So, I'm showing you guys all this because, let's see here. Mrmbb3 just did a video I just got through watching. He posted it, I don't know, 6, 7, maybe 8 hours now ago. This is something that was caught from the ISS back on May 9th. Look at this thing. Okay? I would suggest you guys go over and watch Mrmbb3's video on this, because he explains how he proved that this is something that's actually there. The main proof for that, number one, the shading and the light is conclusively coming from the same direction of the sun. So that's where you should be seeing it. Also, when he took the exposure down, basically made the picture, well, I think he overexposed it. Yeah, I brought it bright. When you do that, if you've added arrows, those arrows will probably stay there. Okay, but the rest of the picture behind it will go completely white, and that's exactly what this did. So go check out his video on that. I'll leave a link. Yeah, just go check it out. He validates that that's something seen from the ISS that was actually in the sky, underneath the ISS. Now, I don't know what part of the globe this is over top of. I couldn't figure that out yet. As soon as I figure that out, I'll bring it to you guys. I'm trying to do a little bit more research on it, but it's hard to figure out where exactly the ISS was at that specific time. So, well, I don't even know if we have like an hour or date or anything on it. I just know it came from May 9th. So I'm looking at that, and it just starts striking me funny, right? So what I did was I took it and I inverted the colors. Basically, what was white is now black, and what was black is now white. And then, look at the color wheel. Things go opposite, right? Inversion. This is what it looked like. Okay, and I rotated it 90 degrees. So, given what I just showed you guys, so then what I did was I took this particular photograph, all right, and I flipped it. What I mean by flip? Well, I made it point the other direction. Okay? That's all I did to it, and I added some contrast. Now, first thing I'm going to show you, you have purposeful, very similar to what we've seen in that white photograph. What looked like to be a big cloud that Mr. Mrmbb3 showed. Okay? And then the biggest thing here, guys, this is the same shape. And how can I say that? Well, first thing I will show you, let's use this one. This is not a circle. Okay, a circle would do this, right? This is fading off like that. So, what does that mean? Well, it just means it's not perfectly spherical, right? It has a more oblong shape. And it's steep here and kind of falls off at a slower angle there. That's important, okay? And the reason why, when I flipped it, that's exactly what this thing is doing. Okay? So, I'm looking at this, I'm like, is this the same thing or not? I mean, I to be honest with you guys, I don't know. But man, I put these three together the last time we were talking about this. There's that one. There's the one from Mr. Mrmbb3. There's the one from Miami. And then I did, let's see here, where's the other? I did this too, okay? These are all in the same general area. Mr. Mrmbb3 plotted the 2 points, Trinidad, and then the one he got from his subscriber. It looks like to be I think it's in either Georgia or Alabama or something there. Anyway, southern United States, close to Florida. And then the one I just showed you guys was in Miami, right? So I plotted it right there. It's very close to the same area of the globe, right? Plus the shapes are the same general shape. And then we get this one from Mr. Mrmbb3 today. So look at this. All right, I mean, it's at the very least similar, okay? And that's the very least. I mean, I do think this is some sort of craft, whether it's alien or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how we could know. I can tell you that it's something intelligently has done this, whether it was us or something else. I don't know. But, again, let me show you the original. This is what it looked like originally from Mr. Mrmbb3's channel. And go watch his video. Go watch how he described how he figured out that this was actually a craft of some sort. Okay? He does an awesome job. Now, I didn't really put this together at first until I seen him do this. Okay? Because the guy took screenshots, right? Well, this thing actually started flipping. Like turning, rotating. And you can see, as it did that, Okay, it's dark over there and it's flat on. I mean, it just, yeah. So it's just so many things that are so similar, is what I'm trying to say. Now, again, I'm not claiming this is anything. I don't know what this is. All I can say is it looks to be showing up quite often. And these things do look very similar. And it is very odd to me that this one in Miami, that you know, guys, go watch the video that Scott put on this. I'll leave a link to it too. Unless there's lightning, you don't see this. Okay, so if number one, if that shape of a craft was in the sky during a thunderstorm, what's going to be around it? Clouds, right? So it's going to look kind of fuzzy anyway on the bottom and give it some sort of natural cover. That's the whole thing here. But like I said, when I dropped it and I flipped it and added contrast, and then I pulled out those details, okay, all these look very similar, guys. So I'm just going to leave it at that. You guys make up your mind on that one. I'm going to send this off to Scott, and I'll probably send some captures over to Mr. Mrmbb3 if he wants to check them out. You know, they're both, obviously, I think they both know they're welcome to use anything I post anyway. That's just what it is. But, so, you know, so what are we looking at, right? I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know. But I will say that, in my opinion, that looks to be some sort of craft. Well, I can't say the one from the ISS is most definitely has to be. The way that he broke it down and the way Scott's broke this down and everything else, it just seems to be all gelling together is all I'm saying. And again, I can be wrong. And if I am wrong and I figure out that I am wrong, or somebody shows me, hey, this isn't what it is, whatever, I'll come back to you guys and say, hey, no, that ain't what that was. I thought it was. Sorry, I made a mistake. That's exactly what I would do. I've done it 1,000 times here on my channel. So, but anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end it there. So, God bless. Yeshua saves. And, oh, yeah, earthquake watch, guys, this weekend and early next week. And you can drink this Kool-Aid.
come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you I set you apart. Tell me your secrets and ask me your questions. Oh, let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming in tails, heads on a science apart. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Or take me back to the start. I was just guessing at numbers and figures, pulling your puzzles apart. Questions of science, science and progress do not speak as loud as my heart. Tell me you love me, come back and haunt me. Oh, and I rush to the start. Running in circles, chasing tails, coming back as we are. Nobody said it was easy. Oh, it's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. I'm going back to the start. street there is violence, and lots of work to be done. can't blame it all on the sun. Oh no, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Working so hard like a soldier, can't afford a thing on TV. Deep in my heart, I hope, oh yeah, can get food for the kid. Good God, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Who is to blame in what country? Never can get to the one. Dealing in multiplication, and they still can't feed everyone. Oh no, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh no, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. No, out in the street, out in the street.